the Mighty Ducks trilogy, so I've had a childhood trauma from these movies. So I kind of have a close connection to them. The Mighty Ducks movies critiques demonstrate that the trilogy is not the best trilogy ever. Through unavailability and in comparison to other trilogies, the Mighty Ducks movies are less than satisfying. I'm sure everyone, being college-age students, I'm sure the 90s were our childhood and you grew up knowing these movies, and just in case you haven't seen or heard about them or whatever, you're not missing out on anything, so don't worry about it. I'm not going to recap either. First, I want to address the reviews and ratings of these movies, and then I'm going to talk about how there's so many other far superior trilogies. And thirdly, we will discuss how these 90 movies aren't available anywhere. So first, the reviews and ratings. According to Rotten Tomatoes, these movies are less than thrilling, and what I read, I'll give them an average grade of a D+. The first critic says, and I quote, "Very lame ice hockey flick." Another says, "I chose to work as a cashier at a gas station over being an extra in this. I chose wisely." A few audience reviews, and I quote, "Law." Another one said, "Feels very cliche and predictable." The last one I found said, "Mighty sucks," with an exclamation point at the end. So I think we can all agree that it's failing grade. And keep in mind, the audience reviews are people who probably paid to watch these movies, whether it was for purchase or rent. But you can see by this that you shouldn't waste your time watching them. When researching the ratings of the Mighty Ducks movies, I found an average of a 60%. Again, a failing grade. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 3.9 out of 10. IMDb, Internet Movie Database, gave it a 6.1 out of 10. According to a New York Times article written in 1992 when the movies first came out, the movies lack the enjoyable quirkiness, include duck jokes, which wear thin almost immediately. And lastly, what's missing from the film is a distinct personality. So now that you are painfully aware of the reviews and ratings, let's talk about trilogies that trump the Mighty Ducks. This is the list I compiled that I found on a bunch of different websites. They don't all match, but these are the ones on average that appeared on many of the sites. Mighty Ducks did come up on one of the lists, but then in parentheses at the end it said, "Just kidding," with a winky face at the end. So I want to show you guys a few clips to prove my point. Here's a clip from The Lord of the Rings.
And Jude tells of the Dark Lord Sauron, the ring that was given the power to enslave the world. Lost for centuries, it has been sought by many, and has now found its way into the hands of the most unlikely person imaginable. Sauron needs only this ring to cover all the lands of darkness.
What must I do?
The ring must be destroyed.
The ring's cast back into the fires of Mount Doom.
There is evil there. It does not sleep.
Sauron's forces are already moving. They will find the ring and kill the one who carries it.
I cannot do this alone.
And secondly, I'm going to show you guys a clip from Toy Story, which I found fitting because they're both Disney movies.
Sergeant? Yes, sir. Establish your recon post downstairs. Code Red, repeat. We are Code Red. Recon Plan Charlie. Execute. Move, 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 move. It's a big one.
Walt Disney Pictures presents a totally new animated motion picture event.
Star Command, come in. Do you read me?
The story of two toys.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Headed for a showdown.
My name is Woody. This is my spot.
I am Buzz
Goldberg? You trust me?
My mother would not approve of this, Coach. She's like me to live to be bar mitzvah.
This is your bar mitzvah, Goldberg. Today you will become a man.
I think that ceremony's mixed up. Oh, can you come back here? What am I doing, man?
Mr. Bob!
Okay, I think that's enough of that. Now that you know the negative reviews and ratings of The Mighty Ducks and that there are far superior trilogies, let's talk about availability. I have a Netflix account. I stream movies for a price. And can I find Mighty Ducks on Netflix? Not unless I add more money monthly to my account. I couldn't find them on Hulu either unless I pay for them. YouTube? No, not unless you pay for them to rent them for 48 hours. And Amazon? It was a good effort, but that didn't work out either. I did find the 3 movies on Walmart.com for a total of $22.42. But let's be honest, who wants to pay that for 3 movies from the 90s when you could go to Happy Hour and buy a couple pitchers of beer? So let's review. We've gone over the bad reviews and ratings. We've talked about how other trilogies are more exciting and entertaining. And if you have money to spend to watch these movies, don't waste it because they're not that exciting. I really encourage you to do something else with your time. Watch a TV show on your couch for free. Or listen to Pandora music because they stream for free. So as you can see, the Mighty Ducks is not worth your time.